Yeah, good day, viewers. Thanks for checking on my page again. Yeah, today I'm going to discuss about a monofacial panel and bifacial panel. And the word mono means just having only one face, and the bi means just having two faces. Literally, both are having two faces, but one face for tracking the energy from the sun, and the other one having both faces for tracking or generating energy from the sun. So this is the first one. At least you can see this first one is having the solar cell like this in one face, and the other back side, which has the connector for both the positive terminal and the negative terminal, is only having just a white sheet. And then the second, which is the bifacial panel, you can see that this is the first phase and this is the second phase. That is, the back side is full of solar cells too. So it has capacity for both receiving or generating energy from the first phase, and the other phase, which is the back phase, is full of solar cells too, and can generate energy from the back face. Let me use the back face, and that's why we call bifacial solar panel. And the first one is monofacial solar panel. As you can see, just as I explained earlier, that the monofacial panel is having a conducting phase, or having the ability to receive sunlight from using the front face, and that's why we have the mono, that is, it's only receiving energy from one of its side, while the second one is just like a white sheet. And if you look at this, is my sun, this is the sun, and you can see the direction of the arrow, and there are some things we call diffuse, direct, direct energy. We have the direct, we have the diffuse, we have the reflected uh, rays of the sun. And if you look at this very well, you can see that the direct, the sun is hitting the front face directly. You can see it's hitting the front face directly, while the reflected just hit the back face and then down to the ground. It's not attracting any energy. The back face, which is the white, this white, yeah, this white is not tracking any energy, so the energy is just wasted. That is the reflected energy. The building around, the trees around can just the sand can just reflect the energy. Do you understand? Most especially the building. The sun will be falling on the building, and the light is being reflected. But now the monofacial is just capable of receiving the direct energy and converting the direct energy from the sun and converting it to electricity only on the first phase. So monofacial panels generate electricity from sunlight on their front side only, and that's what I've just explained. And this type of panels are simple to use, mostly for rooftop installation, and they are also cost effective. Yeah, solar panel usually they generate energy, they track from the sun. Yeah, that is electricity. Mostly the output of a solar panel is direct current. Yeah, it's not alternating current, it's direct current. And they say they are simple to use, mostly for rooftop. Yes, they are most efficient uh, using them on the rooftop, as you can find around us today. They are most efficient for rooftop. Not that you can't use them maybe for carports, not that you can't use them uh, not that they don't use them for construction other than the rooftop. No, it does work too. But what we are saying is, it's more efficient for you to use them on rooftop. If you use a bifacial on rooftop, you are just wasting the resources. And these ones are just cost effective. Yes, they are the most affordable. They are cost effective because you can compare them to the bifacial. Bifacial cost more, they are more pricey than the monofacial, but each has its own area of application. So this is the bifacial. Just as we said, it's having two sides full of solar cell. This one we track the first phase, we track the direct energy from the sun. And this second phase, which is full of solar cells, so we track the reflected energy, maybe from the wall, maybe from the water around, maybe from any objects around. You understand? So it has capacity to generate more energy compared to the uh, monofacial type of module or solar cell. So as you can see, this is the sun, this is the sun, this is the direct sunlight. Do you understand? And this one is the ground being reflected, and then the back side, which is full of solar cell, converts the reflected energy. So all the energy from the first phase and the back sheet is combined together, and you can compare it with the monofacial. So the energy combined together added up and generate more energy compared to the monofacial. So you can see that this one will be more pricey than the monofacial, and that's why I say if you put this on a rooftop, definitely the second side, which is full of solar cells, will not generate any energy because it's being covered by the roof. So that's why they are not efficient. They are not efficient to be used on rooftop. It's just like a waste of resources, waste of energy, and waste of material. And nowadays, in my area, you see people using it, advertising bifacial, and they use them on rooftop. It's very wrong. It's a very wrong idea. So bifacial panels generate power from both sides of the panels, as I have explained, because the back side captured reflected light and for higher energy output compared to the monofacial modules. So this compared to the monofacial module, just as explained, the backside captured the reflected light. Understand? Maybe the light that is being reflected on a building, maybe on a tree, maybe on the sun, maybe on water, any light, it just captured them and generate higher energy output. And the absorbed additional light could increase the efficiency of the panel by additional 20 to 25%. Yeah, if you read up, you can see so many, many ideas, but some of because the efficiency of solar panel now is going to up to 25% because technology advances. So things are being done to increase the efficiency. Are you getting it? So and the efficiency of the panel is ability to convert the sun hitting the panel, the energy hitting the panel. You understand? So that's efficiency. So it's more efficient. So if the backside captured more energy, then it converts it. There will be an additional energy up to 25% generated by the monofacial. So look at this. This type is this is what we call rooftop, because you can see that this is installed on the roof of a house, and if this one is installed on the roof of a house, you can compare it. This is the monofacial. This is why we said monofacial is more efficient when we install them on the rooftop. Yeah, you can place the back side of this can capture any reflected light. So it's just a waste of energy, as I've said. It's just a waste of material. It's not a good practice if you install bifacial on a rooftop. You can see this is like a pot, and you can see that the first set of panels, one, two, three, four. The first four rows are just bifacial, and it's just like a combination of bifacial and the last one, two, three are monofacial because uh, you see them with back white sheet. Do you understand? So these ones, the first one, two, three, four can generate more energy, can generate more energy compared to the last. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, so you can see this one on a pot, and then both can be used. That is, both the monofacial and the bifacial can be used. The last three is monofacial, can be used for carport. So it's not that you can use them for carport or for other than the rooftop. No, you can use both, but bifacial is more efficient on a pot, on a steel structure, whatever, compared to using them on the rooftop. So that's what I just want to tell us. So monofacial panels are perfect for rooftops, most especially in installations where sunlight hits them directly. And let me tell you this, that you install your solar panels to on rooftop, most especially in the south. Yeah, because the sun rises from the east and sets in the west. So the sun rising from the east will pass through the south, and from uh the east, from the east where the sun rises to the west when the sun is setting, the south will receive sunlight throughout the day, depending on the orientation of your roof anyway. But the best side is to install your panels on the south side. So bifacial panels are best installed in open spaces. They are best suited for ground mounted systems. So the second picture is the ground mounted system. I just use it as a carport. It's a ground mounted system for both residential and commercial installation. Some people I may decide not to put something on their roof because to avoid too much load on the roof, so they may try to install steel structure for ground mounted system to install their monofacial or their bifacial panel. It's good. So you find some residential buildings that they use carport where they park their cars uh, uh, under a solar system constructed, so it can be used both on residential or commercial installations. Then be careful if you have so many panels that you installed on ground mounted system, maybe uh, a mini grid. There's something we call interrow spacing, if I'm not wrong. So like this ground mounted system, if you have another one, then the height of this first one, if it's 2 meters, you have to leave another 2 meters in between another ground mounted system, so that it can cater for maybe shadowing. It can keep way for shadowing, and that's what we call interrow spacing. So in all, both monofacial and bifacial have their specific area of installations or applications, just as I've explained. But the most important thing is to note that bifacial are not good for rooftop, but monofacial you can use them for both rooftop, and you can use them for ground mounting system. So do not misuse them for better efficiency. Please do subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for listening.